I've been sitting here for like the past 2 minutes or so, kind of nervous to like make this video, and honestly just thinking about how I was gonna start it off, but the best way to start it off is just to dive on in. So thank you, as always, for being here. Thank you for clicking on the video. So a few things, I'm just to get this out the way, nothing's wrong with the channel, nothing's changing with the channel, everything's good with baby, like everything's good in that direction. So I don't want anyone to worry about that or anything like that off the bat. But I do want to talk to you guys and ask you a question. And I even wrote an outline for myself. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. I even wrote an outline for myself, so I make sure I kind of hit the points I want to make really quick, because usually I just talk off the top of my head. I really don't think about anything, I just go. I want to make sure I do this and I do it right. So if you're watching this video, at this time I posted a poll on the community side of the channel, so you know I need your vote on that. But after we finish this video, I'm going to try and also be really quick, because I don't want to belay the point or whatever. I don't want to take up a lot of time for something like this. Okay, so for the past like 6 years, I've been doing this channel for like 6 years now. I hope that I've always shown like transparency as much as possible. I'm not trying to dox myself. I've been open, honest with you guys, and I'm trying to do that once again now really quick. So long story short, this afternoon, my wife works, and I'm trying not to dox myself either. My wife works in education for the state and for the area here, okay? Without getting into current events, but it's current events, her department is like cut, okay? A lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it. Obviously, as most of you know, my wife is pregnant. She's due in September, and I don't know exactly the date, but her job is not being I don't know what the word is, redone or rehiring. I don't know. Her job is going to end either in next month when the school year ends, or at some point during the summer. I don't know exactly, but they had a meeting today. It did not go well for a lot of people over there. So that's what's happening there. So obviously that's a little worrying, especially because she's due in September, and you know that wouldn't be great in that way. So I'm not asking for any sort of monetary help. I'm not asking for anything like that. But it is related, hence me making this video. So we're a little bit uncertain of like how things are going to go. And unfortunately, even as she mentioned, no one's going to hire a pregnant woman when she's going to have to go out on maternity leave right after. So I'm proposing this to you guys. This is a proposal. This is not going to happen without your approval. I will not do this without your approval, and I'll make another follow-up video in a few days, hopefully. I feel like I'm talking too much. I want to get through this quick. I've never done this, but I want to offer you guys and offer the channel, the community, paid reactions. Hear me out. Because I know I've never done that in the past 6 years, but I'm a little worried, and I thinking about the future and stuff. I need to kind of think about this and all that stuff. So I just want to throw this out there. This is not paying for a good reaction, bad reaction. This is paying to get your song that you want listened to jumped ahead of the line, basically. As you guys know, I take requests all the time from my email, from the comments, from Patreon, from Twitter, from what else do I have? I don't know. Discord messages. Like, I take suggestions from everyone. I can never get to everybody, but I do make an effort. The favorite video, or the video that I did a few months ago of like people's favorite songs, if you go through it, if you see a heart, that means I either did it, I already know this song, or it's on a list to be done soon. Like, I've gotten pretty decent through that thing. So I always take reactions. The payment would just be to, I'm going to jump you up to the list, basically. You'll get that reaction relatively quick. Now, my thoughts were $5 for reactions for songs up to 10 minutes. $10 if you want it up to 20 minutes. So keeping that in mind. And once again, I just want to reiterate, I'm not doing any of this without your approval. And then if I do a paid reaction, I just deleted something. I'll always mention in that reaction video that this reaction is sponsored by blank person. That way you guys know, once again, transparency, honesty, and all that stuff. The same way that if someone suggests a song and I do that song, I mention their name. This would just be, being transparent and saying they sponsored this so that you guys know. If you do sponsor or pay for, a reaction to be put up ahead, I also ask that, like, if you can somehow have an open line of communication, because like there's a chance that you request a song, I may already know it, or I pre-record. So maybe there's a chance I pre-recorded the song already and you request it. I'm like, oh, I already did that. That's coming out in 2 weeks or something like that. I have in big capital letters, this will not affect how I react to a song nor the quality of the channel. This channel is my baby. I care a lot about this channel, about some of the relationships I've built with you guys, the conversations that we have, and I will not allow this to affect any of that. I won't. I'll shut it down. I have that also in big letters. I'll shut it down before it ever gets to that point or even gets close to that point. And I also want to reiterate that I already have list of reactions that I'm going to do. So albums that we're already doing and such, like I'm already doing those. I'm going to keep doing those. It's not going to change that. This is just if you want like a specific song jumped ahead of the line, we'll do that. All right. Where am I? And I will still be doing requests from everybody regardless. I will still be doing requests from everyone. Comment section, Discord, Twitter, whatever, emails. I'm still considering all. So that doesn't change that at all. Okay. Patreon. You guys I have a Patreon. Now, the benefits on my Patreon are early access to videos, and also I do occasionally put exclusive videos on there. And I've always made that very apparent from the beginning. I brought up my Patreon just so you guys can see. I've always had this little FAQ, this little thing in the About section, so that people understand, like, if you sign up for my Patreon, you're getting early access to videos, and also some videos that I do specifically release on Patreon. Like I just did a Dire Straits video recently. And so there's that, just in case that was a question. And I brought this up because this came up before and I wanted to answer it about, I made a video a while back, do I get paid for song reaction request? And I addressed that as well, just so at least people, knew and stuff like that, which the answer was no, I don't. But there have been times when people have donated via PayPal, asked for a song, and I did it. So, I don't do that, but now we're possibly going to do that just for this situation. I'm reiterating. I'm going to bring my outline so you guys can see as well. I will not do this if the majority votes no. I won't. I won't. So after this video goes out, I'll check back in a few days and update you guys, and we'll kind of go from there. Here's my outline if you want to see what I kind of have here. I also want people to know, I forgot to say this, we're not going to be homeless. We're not like, we should be okay. We should be okay. It's just that the uncertainty worries me, and I feel like I'd rather, what's the phrase, ounce of prevention, pound of cure. I'd rather get ahead of it, build up some sort of nest egg or something like that, which we do have, but with a child, I expect more egg will be needed. So, I'm just trying to figure out ways to do that. So, I even thought about doing like an overnight part-time kind of thing. I don't know. But this was my first instinct. So, I hope that what I said, the outline here, I hope that everything kind of makes sense. Please go to the poll. It's a yes or no poll, and just let me know. It's completely fine if you say no. It's not a big deal or whatever. We'll figure all that out. And I want to reiterate, we're not going to go homeless. Nothing like that is happening. But because there's a third party going to be involved in September, I got to think about these things. I have to. That's from what I heard, that's part of being a dad. So, just wanted to, bring you guys in here. I feel like I have to keep reiterating this because I just feel like I have to. If we were to do this and if someone pays for a reaction, if I hate the song, sorry, don't get mad. if you choose a song that you don't, a lot of you know my taste by now, so I'm gonna be the same. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. If I don't like it, sorry, thanks for the 5. But I hope that answers everything. At the posting of this video, I probably won't be available right away, but I will try to get into the comment section that evening. I'm posting this tomorrow, which is Saturday. It's Friday right now, Friday afternoon. I'll try and get in the comment section at least in the late afternoon, early evening to address, if any, as many questions, concerns, or whatever as possible. As I was thinking about this, I really do want this to be a community thing, if anything, or put it to the community. You guys let me know, and we'll go from there. I think I hit everything I wanted to hit. I think that's it. I really was sitting here for like a few minutes just thinking about it. I've been thinking about this for the past little bit. I'm never. I don't get angry. I don't get anything like that. It was just hurt. Anyways. Okay. I'm rambling now. We don't need to ramble. I'll say this. I had to put on Avalon Sutra to calm down a little bit. That's a great album, by the way. Speaking of albums, that's a good one. Harold Budd. Are you kidding me? All right. Anyways, the poll. Talk to you in the comments. Thank you as always for everything. And I'll see you all later.